welcome back to the Bar Talk podcast. I am again not Jordan, nor am I Karl Heine.
Neither am I, thank God. Again, I still praise that.
Yeah. So I'm here with Dan Mahoney. I'm Andy from the Inebriar podcast.
I never knew what your last name was.
You didn't know my last name?
No, I did. I lied.
Oh.
So I see it on Facebook.
And so Karl and Jordan are once again busy with this event that we're at, Dan. So tell us about this event.
This is like the most epic arm wrestle challenge I've ever experienced in my life. It's also the only arm wrestling challenge I've ever experienced in my life. But to say that arms are thrown is they're cutting it short right there. I saw some shoulder injuries and stuff.
So it all came from Jordan and Karl making a bet last year and then again this year. And this is kind of the culmination of the bet. And I believe Jordan lost this year. Yeah,
this bet this year, like, it's all for good cause stuff, but it's kind of a weak bet.
Yeah?
It's like, how many touchdown passes will Tom Brady throw? Obviously, the answer is 1 million. And
I don't think
Was that the initial bet?
I think so.
Yeah. Last year was the record, and Karl lost.
Yep.
This year was how many touchdown passes. And for those listeners, that voice chiming in was Kyle Powers of Brass Lantern Tattoos.
What up, Kyle?
So I think they kind of did it a little bit out of obligation because everyone wanted this event to happen again.
Yeah. I just think it should be like more high stakes bet.
Yeah.
Like, we should shave their heads on stage.
Well, that's the thing
is,
like, I don't know what the payoff was.
I don't think there was. I think we just wanted to have an arm wrestling thing and they needed a reason.
You know, bragging rights. That
yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well, neither of them are gentlemen, so
no,
just bragging
rights. And so now it's 1-1.
Yep.
So next year is kind of the tiebreaker.
It's the Fight Club rubber match.
Yeah. And so if you didn't hear last year's podcast about this, what is going on? If you're hungry in Plymouth tonight, you are screwed because pretty much every restaurant in town is closed, and they all have a representative here, a male and female, that will compete in an arm wrestling. I think it's single elimination this time, I think is what I heard.
Yes, yep. We're speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
A little more high stakes.
And to show off who's got the strongest staff, I guess. It's great. It's for a great cause. Yep. Which I believe, is it the food pantry again this year?
It is.
Yes, all right. So I was about to say it. I'm like, I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I'm glad I was paying attention. So they raise money for charity. It's a great chance for the industry people to kind of get out, let their hair down, have some fun.
You usually don't see this many industry people in one room in this town all at the same time. So
it's almost like a joint Christmas party.
Yeah,
you know,
with
no
wrestling.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yep.
So the champion last year was Mike in the male category, who at the time was Blue Eye Crab and is now over at Malbar.
Yep.
And Michelle from Speedwell, who was a semi-professional arm wrestler or something. That's a little...
it may have been a little weighted in her favor.
Yeah, I think so, but that's how Jordan rolls.
Exactly, you know,
he always
cheating.
He tends to roll out things that he knows he's got a little leg up in already.
This is why he lost the bet this year.
Mm-hmm.
I just did air quotations, which you can't translate to podcasts.
Yeah.
So.
Other than saying I just did air quotations.
Yeah, I had to.
So who's here for British Beer Company?
We have our door guy, Cody.
Okay.
And
I feel like that's a common theme this year. I've heard a few like, oh, we got a door guy.
And it sounds intimidating that I have a door guy for you, but Cody is probably 120 pounds sopping wet. So don't let him...
so that's twice the weight of Ryan from last year.
Exactly. So we're stepped up. We went from featherweight to lightweight. But what Cody lacks in size, he has more than made up in stage presence.
Nice.
Then we have Tiffany, who is...
don't know Tiffany, I don't think.
Was it?
I don't think I know her.
You don't know her. You'll meet her today.
All right, cool. So we're going to interview some attendees, some friends, some arm wrestlers, and, of course, at the end we'll get the winners, as well as we'll get Karl and Jordan at some point to be their normal selves.
So far, the highlight, there's now 2 flat Karls.
Yes,
which
I saw that.
Cardboard cutouts of Karl Heine.
Yes, we'll post some pictures of that on the Facebook page and Instagram.
Yep.
And this year's flat Karl kind of freaked the shit out of me because I thought it was him.
Yeah. It's like a younger Karl.
Yeah,
Karl. It's Karl and Lederhosen, and he has hair. Which, if you don't know Karl, he's got some hair, but not tons of hair. He's got like a medium amount.
Yeah.
But he's almost got like an afro going out in this one.
It's to scale,
Yep.
so it is also 7.5 feet tall.
Yep. It's very intimidating.
Yes. And so, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And we will pop back in with some interviews here and there.
Yep.
Get people's feedback. We'll talk to some losers. We'll talk to the winners. And
We'll just try to talk.
we'll generally have a good time.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
usually
this is
most podcasts work better when we do that, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if we just let it run, then no one's going to listen.
Yeah.
But,
Just noise, and then Fish works really cut out for him.
Oh, and our friend Jeff Nardone commented on our last episode from the Hopetition, so I'd like to go out there and put a correction. We failed to go back and list what all the beers were.
Well, to our discredit, I guess, I don't think I still know what all the beers were.
Well, they announced them at the end.
But it was really loud, and we were working. So.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't write them down. I didn't think to write them down.
No.
But, so, I just want to say sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. We pre-recorded our ending.
He was very excited because when you and Tatum were tasting beers, she picked Mayflower's IPA as her favorite, and then they never got the credit for that. So,
hats off to you, Jeff Nardone
Shout
and
out to
Mayflower
Jeff.
crew. See you guys in a little bit.
Yep.
I'm not going to sing Run right now.
No, go ahead. We're not recording.
Go ahead.
No,
It's totally
fine. Nothing's happening. So we're here with Erin and Cassandra. Cassandra competed,
Yes,
and
did.
she did a phenomenal job
Thank you.
in the first match. And
Oh.
no, Cassandra's been on before. Erin, this is your first time on the show.
This is.
So how did you get suckered in to represent the craft beer cellar today?
Well, I got a text asking if I wanted to help out with the fundraiser, and when I said yes, then I found out it was arm wrestling.
Oh, so they were like, hey, do you want to be part of the fundraiser? You're like, yeah, of course, I'm a nice person. And they're like, ha, ha, ha.
By the way,
Yeah.
you have to arm wrestle in front of a whole bunch of people.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you didn't back out.
Nope, I didn't.
And I did get a random text that said, hey, question for you, and I'm serious. If there was a superhero that was a milk stout themed superhero, what would their superpower be?
Yeah, well, I needed to come up with an intro, which I had never done before, so
I'm
I
going
needed
to go with
some
the fact that
opinions.
you texted me because I'm a creative person, not because I'm a big nerd and know about superheroes.
I think it was a little
Sure.
bit of both.
Yeah, could have been.
Can we shut off Aaron's mic? So, first year competing, what did you think so far?
It was good.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think that I was going to make it through the first round, so it was a pleasant surprise that I did.
I thought you did great the first round, and you who was the first round against? I can't remember.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, but there's more restaurants involved. There's more places involved this year, and the places that didn't compete last year got a bye. Do you think that's fair? I almost feel like it should have been the other way around.
I mean, I don't really think it made a difference because either way, like, everybody gets to compete.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, I mean, it's not like we as competitors win anything. It's all going towards the charities. So,
Yeah, true.
it's all in good fun.
It's in good fun. Yeah, I agree. So, Erin, you work for the zoo.
I do.
So
Well,
next
not
year,
just
will
the
there be a zoo representation? Maybe like an elephant or an orangutan, or
I'm thinking we could get the sloth into
The
this.
sloth?
Bernardo, he might come hang out.
I don't know if they'd be very good arm wrestlers.
Pretty substantial arms. on that guy.
but
Have you seen their claws?
not known for their bursts of energy.
Valid point.
True. It would be a long, slow
Maybe
match.
we'll just get Emily the elephant involved.
Yeah, see, there
She's
you
got
go.
a pretty substantial trunk.
Nice. So now they're currently doing some random. These are random matches, and the referees are, I don't know, asking for a $5 donation, and if you beat the referee, you win $100. And Dan, Cassandra's boyfriend, went up against him.
Now, no one expected Dan to win, except
Nope.
maybe Dan.
Yep.
No.
What did you think of his performance there?
He put up a very good fight. I was proud of him for lasting as long as he did.
The referee allowed him to put up a good fight.
Yes.
Clearly, she loves him.
Yes.
Being very Dan positive.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not going to say anything bad that's being recorded. Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, I don't think that I would have lasted as long against the referee. I feel like if I put my entire body weight and just hung off of his arm like a monkey,
Yeah.
he still probably would have won.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
probably.
he could lift you with one hand.
Yeah, so for Dan to last that long, that's pretty damn good.
Dan got his ass kicked.
Dan tried. We'll give
He
him
tried.
that.
He did.
Dan tried.
He was very
all in-
brave.
It's all in good fun.
It is for charity. So, I think we're about going to get back into some regular match. Oh, no, maybe not.
No, referees competing.
So what are we drinking tonight, ladies?
I am doing the Honeymaker Lavender Lemonade.
Honeymaker what? Sorry.
Lavender Lemonade.
Oh, nice.
Which is
And I'm assuming
Which
you're
is
drinking
me.
a milk stout?
though I am dressed as a cow for
Yes, you are.
my character.
Oh,
Looks
now
like we're
that's...
going for the final.
It's go time now, so thank you guys for talking to us, and let's go see who wins.
Sounds good. Hey.
Hello, hello.
Are we good? All right, so we're here with Team Second Wind, Hans and Jess, right?
Yes, indeed.
So, Hans, no offense, Jess, but probably one of the longest and most intense matches tonight was between you and I believe someone from Speedwell, right?
I think it was Speedwell, yeah.
Nick
Yeah,
from Speedwell.
all right.
That was a tough one. I think I can do better next year.
Well, it's one of those, like, it sucks because that's like your first match right out, like, you know, you don't get warmed up. That's like your first match. Were you planning on biting, kicking, punching?
No, not at all. It was
No?
a very, very
He was
fair
waiting
fight.
for the second
Very,
round to
very
do all
fair
that
fight.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think I had him for a little bit, but all
absolutely.
I wanted to do was at least put up a fight for the first round.
It was like, I almost feel like you got shortchanged because I feel like you would have gone further. But it's just one of those luck of the draw things.
Well, I think it was my finishing move at the end. I think I just didn't pull it off.
I don't,
like I should have.
Kissing
Yeah, I
him
think
was a little much.
He tried to
By the
twinkle
way, I
the
hope the
mustache.
video goes out too with the audio on this one.
And Jess, I'm sorry to say, I don't remember how you fared. I might have stepped out.
It was easy to miss. It lasted all of 5 seconds. But,
Okay.
my goal was to last more than 1 second.
All right, so good job. Good job.
not dislocate my shoulder, no injuries. So
Nice.
Wendy was an awesome opponent. She won. So
Oh, yeah. So you lost to
not
the
bad to
winner.
lose the
She was my
championship,
first
yeah.
match.
So did
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
We
so-
all have to. It has to go on record that she definitely lost to the actual champion
Right.
tonight.
Indeed.
So that was also a good one.
That's the way I always look at it. Like when when it comes to like playoff seasons and the Bruins are in,
wanna
the
lose to the
playoffs. Whoever they lose to, I want to win the cup because then you can't really complain. You know.
Right.
Now,
Yep.
first of all, don't sell Jess short. So I just watched her beat Hans in arm wrestling, where she may have lost the original women's champion. Hans lost to her. So
She
does
did.
that make you king of the brewery?
I think you were just getting creeped on by Jim Casey, but
Yeah.
Hans and I are just we're already getting ready. We're training for next year.
yeah.
you know,
So what does
trying
the
to-
training regiment look like for Second Wind? Is
Oh,
it like a
man.
lot of
Well,
16-ounce curls?
I
and-
will have to say that I am going to get a step stool
Okay.
for her for mashing in
Yeah.
because I think she needed one this time to take on Wendy.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. The height factor.
Well, she's tall.
Get a step stool for the brewery. I think that we can probably get her conditioned
Yeah.
to really going up against.
And are you guys going to go home and like binge watch Over the Top over and over again?
For sure. Yeah. I'm gonna watch one. I'm gonna probably.
You got to
some
do
of
like
that.
the weird like thumb thing that he does to turn his hat around.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all in the wrist is what I'm hearing. So.
In Over the Top, he had a hat and he would turn it around. You guys went with bandanas. Was that a conscious choice?
I think it was more of a.
practical. Keeps the sweat out of your
Gotta
eyes.
keep the sweat out of the eyes.
Yeah.
You
Yep,
know,
yep.
gotta-
Fashionable.
Yep.
We just kept thinking of the
Hans
Karate
isn't really
Kid,
pulling it off, but you know.
You know.
I don't know. I mean, he's got kind of a Cobra Kai look to him right now.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the mustache. I've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
pigtails.
Yep.
So like someone had to deal with the bandana factor. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You got it. You got it. You had the mustache. That's what's important here.
All right.
I guess you would have had to listen to our bios when we came out. That was pretty fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Jess actually wrote our bios for us. Those were a lot of fun as we were announced and we came out. Those were a lot of fun.
Everyone had some great
Yeah.
fun facts about them.
Oh
It
yeah.
was great to listen to.
It's always a great event, and there's
It's for a good cause, and I mean,
For a great cause.
if you can
Yeah.
have fun and raise some money for something good, I mean that's what it's
Exactly.
all
I think I
about.
heard they said something about they raised like $700 or something to
Nice.
that tune. So I mean,
That's probably just the raffle, I think. Don't
I
they?
think
that
it
was just a raffle, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
which is
definitely more
amazing.
than that tonight. For
Yeah.
sure.
And so
awesome.
Devil's Purse, thanks to them, they're donating. I think all the sales of their beer
Wow.
are going right to the. So drink up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's great.
And I would never recommend anyone drink anything other than Second Wind,
You know, I'll be
unless
honest-
it's for charity.
I'll be honest. Tonight, I had a second wind. I had a second wind before, when I came in. But as soon as Jordan talked about how Devil's Purse was donating, I went and I drank Devil's Purse for the rest of the night. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
actually going to go have another one as soon as we're done with this.
Awesome. Well, we expect to see bigger and better things from you guys next year. Want to see one oversized arm that you've been working out
That's
all
the
year
plan.
long.
Just
That's
the one
plan.
side,
Just
though.
one.
Just the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're on
we
it.
got this.
And
We're on it.
thanks for talking to us, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Guys.
Dan, I couldn't help but notice that Captain's Den didn't have a team today.
You know, I know Nick trained all year for this, and unfortunately for a medical-related reason, he had to bail
unfortunately,
out.
I failed for PEDs, so
He wasn't aware we were going to be drug testing this year, and he didn't have enough drugs, so he didn't pass.
I'm just kidding. No PEDs.
It's medical reasons. I have a card.
I was a little tired. I didn't have a female counterpart to go with me, and it's all.
He offered to wear a wig and play both roles.
Yeah.
We said it wasn't fair for him because all the girls were stronger than him.
Right.
I was just hungover, actually.
Yeah, but then at least you're in disguise when you lose to him.
That's true. That's true.
And
I
we're
didn't have a T-Rex suit to wear either, too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cleaner, so.
and we're also joined by local homeless Matt Audette.
I'm so homeless.
We'll raise the money for Matt to eat some dinner today.
So overall, what did you guys think of the event? I know Matt was here last year. Nick, were you
Yeah,
at
I
the
was
event?
in it last year.
You were in it last
I competed last year. I was in the T-Rex suit.
Yeah, Nick
Oh, that was you!
That was me, yeah. That was the biggest...
And
No,
then
no.
your opposition had a sumo thing, right?
Had a what?
Sumo costume. For the,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Not your
right.
opposition.
your teammate.
Well, yeah, my teammate
Yeah,
did,
team
yeah.
So, are you a little bummed out you didn't get to compete this year?
You know what? A little bit, like half and half. Like, I really kind of wanted to do it. It's fun seeing everything going on, but I'm just really tired, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like
But I feel like this shit, it's...
the level was pushed way up.
It was. That shit was fun, and
yeah.
it was tough, and then people realized because it was double elimination.
Yeah.
So you do your first bit, and you're like, oh, okay, you get nervous, you do it, and you're like, oh, this is real.
Yeah.
So then you do your second one, and you're like, okay, let's get it.
And I feel like everyone pulled out the stops. All of a sudden, you see bouncers like,
Yeah, I see
oh, we got our bouncer, and
I see a lot of try-hard
We
going
hired
on.
a local weightlifter to do ours.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, like so.
You suddenly hire a guy like he's been working for us for 12 hours.
I put him in the computer today.
Yeah.
He's the only
And
BBC
the
show in
roast beef
existence.
dude, I don't know that guy, but
Yeah, he came
he's
with
a
it.
monster.
He came to play.
Yeah.
He definitely did his Googles, man. He knows.
Yeah. And Matt, I can't help but notice this is the second year you haven't competed.
Yes.
You work at like
I'm
Speedball?
a big time, like, sit in the corner and, like, scream in your face, hype man.
You weren't in the corner. You're right in front.
You know what?
Like,
I was. That's what I
screaming
do.
at everybody.
Exactly. I get them hyped up. That's what I do. I
Now,
drink
do
the
you feel
beers
you're
for those that
successful
can't.
at that? Because I can't
yeah.
help but notice that Speedball lost.
Now,
Yeah, you know what, but
doesn't matter.
I don't know if it's because
I
of
give it
Matt.
my best.
Yeah.
I think I'm a good.
Maybe you should
encourager.
Practice your motivation.
I think some cheering
Yeah.
dance moves next time. Like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
some flips. A couple
Maybe a
of
little
spear
break
fingers.
I can
dancing.
only go
Can you
as
do the
far
worm?
as I can without pulling on my extremities. So I'm gonna keep it at that.
You would work. like entrance themes and some promos.
Yeah.
We get some, what the Rock is cooking type stuff going on.
So I feel like there was some real upsets this year, though.
It was.
It got weird.
You know, I
definitely got weird.
He was just on here, Kenny. Not Kenny, I'm sorry. Hans,
dude, that first match.
I was like,
that set the bar for the whole
that
day.
was insane.
That had me going. That
I was
crazy.
like, all right, this is what we're going to be with? Like, when they heard single elimination, I was like, it's going to be quiet and fast. Like, nope.
Yeah, and early, too. Like, it was like the first round. I'm like, damn.
That was, like, I think it was the longest match.
It was a stalemate.
And at any point, it was like, oh, Hans has this. Oh, shit, no, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, that was stressful. For me being a Speedwell person, obviously I'm rooting for Nick. I'm giving him my all the entire time. Seeing that go back and forth, you know, I was...
You're right.
pretty rattled.
Nick's effort and win
is completely because of your efforts there.
I hope so.
You know,
I like to think that my screaming and obnoxiousness was part of his win.
Well, if I was...
I got to get done.
If I was looking for obnoxiousness, Matt Audette would be the first person I'd call.
You know... God bless.
Or chicken.
Or whatever.
Or chicken.
Or chicken. I guess. I missed that joke. Maybe I didn't listen to that one. But
I'm sorry. I'm losing my voice. But
Danny was cheering just as hard as you. He was trying to match you.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he doesn't know that you practice that all year round.
That's my job.
That's why he sings songs just to cheer.
That's my job.
So, Nick, is the plan next year to be back in it?
That sounds valid.
So are you predicting a Nick victory in 2020?
I'll get back to you on it. We'll see.
All right.
You know what? I'm confident,
Well, the important part is...
wow.
But I'm
I
Team
see
Nick.
a lot of these guys out
I
here,
like
man.
Nick. I think I'm Team Nick.
Yeah?
Team Nick, yeah.
Team Nick, so that means there's going to be a crime spree of Nick cutting people's arms off all year long.
Oh, yeah.
Why
to
would
ensure
there
a
be a crime
victory in
spree?
2020.
There's vendettas. There's stuff going on.
Why a crime spree?
Yeah. Well, if you cut someone's arms off, it's a crime spree.
Well, it depends on how you cut them off.
Well, how many arms are you cutting off? Because that conducts a spree.
Yeah,
And enough to win?
There's 2, 3 make a spree?
I think it's more than 3.
More than 3?
Yeah.
Now, can you cut
Well,
two arms off on one person?
2's a couple.
Or do you have to
3's
do
a
Oh,
few.
you know what? You could probably just
4
cut their
separate.
hands off.
What about a thing? Like, you can't arm wrestle
That's a
without thumbs.
time saver.
Like,
You know.
Well, can you do it with no pinky?
I
Get a
feel like
bounce
the
off?
pinky's probably the most overrated.
What if you
finger
just
in
take
You
my-
can't do nothing with thumbs.
Can you
No.
arm wrestle with no fingers?
Yeah, no.
I don't think so. I don't know. I
Do
mean,
you have thumb? Is a
No
thumb
no
count?
fingers, no thumb. Just a
no
palm.
fingers.
How big is your palm, though?
Probably not. You have no
You can't hold
grip.
on to the other person with no arm.
There's no grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have this weird little
Nick, we have it solved. You just
you
got
have
to take
this
their
weird
fingers
little
off.
nub thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nick's cutting off all the fingers in Plymouth, and he's winning
Cutting
next
them
year,
all off.
2020.
Oh, yeah. One finger at a time.
All right, gentlemen, thanks for joining us.
Thank
Go
you.
drink some Devil's Purse beer, raise some
course,
money
of
for good
course.
charity.
Well, sure.
Keep on practicing, yelling, and cutting off fingers.
That's right.
And Nick's going to win next year. We
No
predicted
crime sprees, though.
2020.
No crime sprees.
No crime sprees.
All right? We'll clear my name real fast.
He's gonna cut people's
If there's
fingers
a crime
off.
spree in town, don't think of me.
Don't worry, we'll alter your voice so no one knows it's you.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
All the
Thanks
love
for having me on.
for
Hey, no
appreciate
problem.
that.
Thank you, man.
I
Thank
actually
you.
do listen to you guys' stuff. It's good.
Oh, awesome. Thank
So,
you.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Cool.
All right, so we're here with Cody from BBC, Faith from Fables, Lightning Lifer and the Procrastinators, and Nick from Speedwell, and probably one of the most epic arm wrestling throwdowns we've had tonight. And it set the bar. It was like the first one.
Yeah, I let off tonight. I don't know. I wanted to set the tone. I'm an entertainer at heart.
Yeah. Well,
We all appreciate
we
it.
actually, we just talked to Hans, and you definitely set the tone. It was 5 minutes of, wait, are they even trying yet? And sweat beating down. They haven't moved at all. It was incredibly impressive. Do you feel that, I don't want to say hurt your chances, but do you feel like you exerted too much that first round?
Hans gave me quite a battle. I kind of felt him out. I knew that...
I felt like walking up, you'd be like, oh, this skinny bastard, I'll take him.
I kind of smiled at him. I looked at him, and he totally proved me wrong, but, you know, I didn't think that he had the power to take me down, but I knew that if I kind of held him there, that I could kind of get him in a position where that I could just milk it to the finish, but then I was worried. I didn't know if he'd run out of gas first. I mean, I'm a bigger guy. I walk up the stairs and I'm out of breath, man. But
Hey, we both can feel that.
He's one of those skinny, lanky guys that just like
He's lean.
I had no idea.
Like some secret beer muscles going on.
Yeah.
None of us can.
What's that dude,
weapon.
Like 10%?
Yeah.
I've been 10% since I came out of the womb.
So, Cody, how'd you manage today?
Not good.
Not good.
Yeah, man. I looked up some, I've never arm wrestled before, really. You know, you fuck around with your friends and you arm wrestle a little bit.
Yeah.
I looked up some techniques. I was like, all right, hip in, like dominant foot up, you know, wrist in, curl it and shit. But as soon as it started, I lost all of that. I lost all my thought.
And then you see,
and this guy just, I mean, it wasn't a blowover. He didn't destroy me, but he got me, and I lost leverage. But next year, I'm not gonna let Dan down.
I feel like this becoming a yearly thing is going to set up a lot of
some rivalries.
Yeah, dude. Some late nights at a bar where it's quiet and be like, "Now put your arm up on the bar. Let's
what did we have,
let's work this out."
On Saturday night at BBC, we had a bunch of guys arm wrestling when we were talking about Cody arm wrestling.
Yeah, we brought it up, and these guys were like, you know what? We started arm wrestling.
I'm like,
I should have practiced
a couple beers in, and you're like, I can take that guy.
Some random regulars just start fucking arm wrestling.
But
some old guy.
The thing that I find, speaking of old guys, the fucking referee.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Guy's jacked.
That fucking table to come off the stage,
right?
Like that's a two titans battling.
I mean,
right
that
there.
guy's at least in his 70s, and beat the guy who's like in his mid 30s. I mean, it was crazy.
How many Budweisers does that guy have?
I don't know. He's just pounding all night.
Shit out of everybody, you know.
So, Nick, after this experience, have you thought about maybe this is your career choice?
I don't know about my career choice.
Gonna go pro?
I was pretty worried coming in. I don't arm wrestle at all for a specific reason. So I'm an amateur powerlifter. My game is kind of like bench squat dead.
You pick things up and put them down.
That Jordan said I can lift a car above my head. I don't know about that, but I can probably do 10 push-ups with you on my back.
I can't even do 10 push-ups with no one on my back.
I mean, for reference, Nick's
I don't know if that's an offer or a threat.
I was worried about getting hurt, but it's all right. I mean, I definitely come back next year. I'm a sucker for charity.
Yeah.
Anything at all. This was such a fun event.
It's so much fun, and we were saying earlier that it's rare that you get this many industry people. I mean, the fucking town's closed down.
It felt like everybody that owns a restaurant or works at a restaurant
is here.
Was here in the crowd tonight.
Right.
It's just like, you think about it for a little bit, it's like, okay, like everybody that owns the restaurants is here, everybody that works at them, it's like, what if everybody that goes to them comes here? Like, people are coming up to me and saying, like, you did a great job tonight. It's like, I lost. Like, I didn't even get to the final.
I thought you did fantastic.
And you're coming up to me and like saying
Cody,
I did a great job.
Fine too.
Thanks. I can't even put into words how much fun I had tonight. And anything for charity.
Yeah,
I'm there.
Yeah. But what I do see happening is some guy on Tinder, on Match, being like, I'm going to impress this girl. I'm going to take her out someplace nice. Let's go to Speedwell. Fuck, that place closed. Let's go to Captain's Den. Oh, no, that's closed too.
BBC.
Malbar. No, fuck, no. Why would you take anyone to the BBC for dinner?
Hey, man.
I mean, if she really likes Cheetos.
BBC ain't a dinner place. It's a one-night stand place.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Hey, Cheetos is my type of first date.
But, like, you know some guy's, like, out driving around here trying to get fucking dinner, and he's going to be at Fridays. Being like, I don't know what's going on. And is it a holiday?
I hope he enjoys his sizzling chicken and spinach.
Outstanding. So, Nick, I thought you did great.
I appreciate that.
We look forward to seeing you next year. Cody, get back on YouTube.
Hey, man, I'm going to save my arm strength for the guitar.
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean,
Cody, when you lacked an arm strength, you made up some showmanship. So don't
quit your day job.
Down, all right?
Don't quit your night job or your other night job.
All my night jobs.
Yeah.
They're all night jobs.
Yeah. We love for you for who you are.
Thanks.
A guitar player.
Hey, I think of myself a strong guy. I didn't think I was getting knocked out the first round, but it's all about technique, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, my money was on the guy from Angelo's the whole time.
Yeah, he was looking good.
Yeah. And then the DJ?
Yeah.
Blew him away.
By the way, the guy,
even he was surprised.
The guy from Angelo's, fun fact, the guy from Angelo's, Mancini is his name. He's the singer of a cover band, Shybone.
Oh, no kidding.
They played here a couple times. Really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thanks again, guys. We're going to grab some other competitors and
some Devil's Purse for charity.
Oh yeah, we should get Devil's Purse on Patrick from Devil's Purse. Yeah.
I could use one more Devil's Purse.
Yeah.
A couple more Devil's Purse.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, guys.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm the only one with the voice here. I'm joined with the fabled Jordan Shabbat.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Jordan Shabbat of the Speedwell Tavern.
Is that what I sound like?
That's my impression of
That's
everybody.
What we've been making you sound like all.
All right, let me do my Dan Mahoney impression. Oh, hi guys, I'm Dan Mahoney of the BBC.
Wait, now I need to hear Carl one.
Hey kid, let's go. And you know what? That's why I feel like that's like one of those moments where I feel like I wish I was Carl. Because he at least got his own impression. Like, me and Dan got roped in with this, like, dopey, like,
I know, right?
introduction, and then Carl's got his own. Yeah, it's not flattering, but he got his own. He got his
Any
own.
impression I do is not flattering.
There's no mistaking anyone but Carl for that
So,
impression.
year 2's in the books.
Yeah, year 2 is in the books.
I can't help but notice there was no round 3 between you and Carl.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
well, it was only the second year, so we can only do 2 rounds. So we did 1 round the first year, 2 years this round.
I can't wait till the 12th annual.
Yeah, that'll be
right.
Yeah, we're gonna be wheel us up in wheelchairs,
and colostomy bags.
It's gonna be Joel versus one of fucking Carl.
Yeah, my son's gonna take over for me and face one of Carl's 17 kids.
So
but, they're all named Mike, I think.
I mean,
right?
the real reason they didn't go 3 rounds is because
Mike,
they got enough
Carl,
complaints about having no
and
shirts
Chris.
on.
It got to the point where they took off their button-down shirt. They took off their T-shirts.
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
titties flaring, dude.
don't take off the pants.
Don't take off the pants. I'm like, where's it going to stop?
I went for the belt and was waiting for the jeers, and nobody jeered, and I'm like, Carl, please don't take off your pants, because then I'm going to have to do that, too. But, yeah, no, we went shirtless. Yeah, everybody got to see how little I take care of myself, and I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
But at least I won a match. Last year, Carl took me down immediately in one match. And I guess he was the underdog because he's the older guy. But let me tell you, dude, like I said last year, that guy's sneaky strong.
Yeah.
He is. All that, like, money he saves on New Balances and clothes and stuff like that, he puts towards arm wrestling training, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's just the 16-ounce curls he does every day.
Hey, Jimmy Sticks is here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Jimmy Sticks.
Good to be here.
Welcome back, first of all.
Welcome. I'm here.
Hell yeah.
So overall, I think it was a success, Jordan.
Yeah, this is a really good, big
My
success.
only complaint is Jimmy did not arm wrestle.
I tried getting him up there.
I know.
No, but me and Jimmy are going to Jello wrestle after this. So.
Well, you do that every day, though.
You gotta wait. Can we wait until we have a video cast?
No.
Live stream that shit.
Yeah, right.
Jimmy's dreams come true.
I was just telling him out there, I was like, I still wanted there to be a competition. I didn't want to take the whole thing. So maybe next year.
That makes sense.
Valiant.
He says that after the roast beef guy's gone.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Jimmy, but him not being thoughtful is not one of those things.
Let me tell you, like, you could see a lot of shit from probably down here, but being on the stage and, like, calling the event, you would think the men were yelling at each other and it was testosterone, and it was like, when these guys were locked up, dude, the women were making eye contact the entire time.
Really?
It was fucking crazy.
Savages.
It was, yeah.
And,
yeah, it was like
Jordan's
I'm
ringer
sleeping
went down.
I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah.
Every time I looked at that, I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you kidding me, dude?" And they were all shake hands. They would smile the whole time, and like,
oh man, I don't know. I saw the Ultimate Brush Off was like after one of the finals.
Which one?
Because Katie. She
she
lost
was
it and
pissed.
shooed her away.
Yeah, Katie
I was
Kegger.
like,
Yeah, she was pissed.
Yeah,
I support it.
But,
I like
you
that
know what?
cutthroat.
I feel like that's. I don't want to be sexist, but I feel
Word
like that's
yourself
kind of a standard
carefully.
thing. Like, I feel like women are way more vindictive. Like, you can get in a fight with a dude, punch him in the face, and a week later be like, yeah, no hard feelings.
Yeah, dude, I
You
would
know?
punch you. I would have punched me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Boys tend to settle it out.
So I think we're going to kick Jordan off the show now.
Yeah,
go
kick me off.
do your charity
Give me-
shit.
that's the
We're going to
host.
bring Jeff Nardone.
Thanks for having me.
He's not,
Yeah,
it's
Topher.
your
No,
anytime
no,
on your show.
No.
And we're going to Jeff Nardone's going to sit in.
I'm not liking
And-
how I'm walking
Hello?
into a conversation.
And this
I
is the
think that
Mayflower.
revolves around,
So we have 4 employees from Mayflower. We have Jeff Nardone. We have Jimmy Sticks. We have, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
This is Topher.
This is Topher
Topher.
Gleason,
Or the
sales representative for Mayflower Brewing Company.
Yes, thank you.
we
one
have
of the star athletes of Mayflower.
And we have Andy, the hat-wearing sort of rep.
He's representing right
That's
now.
right, all the time.
The Mayflower hat.
I mean,
we love you.
Everyone but Fish over here has Mayflower
Dan Mahoney
hats
has.
on.
We love you for your support.
Yeah, man. Dude, leather-bound books, I love it.
Thank you. I
I'm a big
appreciate that.
I'm a
more
big
than
hell of a
anybody.
beer. And I'm not just saying that. I enjoy Mayflower beer, and it's super close to my work. So people at my work will frequently be like, "Hey, we should have a strategy meeting Friday at 5." And we end up at Mayflower.
Fair enough. Our sales meetings are every other Friday at 9 a.m. There's always...
Yeah, but I can't drink Friday at 9 a.m.
Wow.
Wait, that attitude you can't.
I can. It's
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Product research sometimes requires other words or otherwise.
Drinking in the morning is just convincing yourself you're doing work.
Yes.
Yeah. I would just like to say that Snells Barkley also enjoys Mayflower Brewery too.
Fair enough.
I love it.
What's his favorite
She's
beverage?
a big fan.
That's a girl, first of all, Jeff.
She's a girl.
offended now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's all right. Jeff doesn't.
What
Jeff
you
doesn't
can't
assume anyone's gender.
What you can't see is me stabbing myself right now.
You turned beet red.
Yeah.
So how many times have you found Jimmy trying to steal Snarls?
I mean, whenever she comes in, Jimmy just runs up and picks her up and tries to run out back. So luckily I keep the leash on her.
Yeah.
So I pull her right both back. So
I could have if I really wanted to. She'd be in my apartment right now.
And
she might be. I don't know where she is right now.
Dan, what's her Instagram page?
At Snells Barkley Frenchie.
Yes, very nice. So, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
How did you feel Mayflower showed today? And will there be pink slips handed out tomorrow?
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and step in on that one. I didn't realize that Abercrombie models were going to be in this competition.
Holy shit, right?
And I don't think Jordan got my exercise routine exactly out there.
At one point, I turned to Fish. I'm like, does he just rip the roast beef right out of the cow?
Yeah, he's a dreamboat, and that's a little
It's
annoying.
like he took his shirt off. I'm like, that guy's a fucking monster.
Toper, don't sell yourself short, man. You were one of the best dressed up there. So.
I'm definitely one of the best dressed up there.
If there was no... Another complaint to Jordan, no best dress contest.
Should be.
There's a best dress contest.
So
Come
next
on,
year.
next year.
I feel like this year
Next
was a
year,
little
because look at
down.
this guy.
There was some lack of
Well,
costume.
this is a podcast, so they can't look at him, Jimmy.
Yes, that's an excellent point.
If they were
Look
here,
at the-
look
had
at this
the
guy.
He had the
He
best.
took the best dress. No contest.
He had the best Guns N' Roses Pilgrim mashup I've seen.
I think next
Fair
year might have to be
enough.
like a runway.
Good call.
Go ahead and check.
Good call.
Pants on, but he was also USA.
Well, these are my MC Hammer pants.
USA.
Go ahead and check
Airways.
Topher, Mayflower
This is
Topher.
America.
Instagram. Insta. Check that out. You'll see it.
There'll be 0 pink slips because everyone brought it. They gave their best effort. We did decide that maybe they should have watched the video I sent them about how to arm wrestle 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
of course.
You sent them over the top, didn't
Was
you?
it that Sylvester
No, I went on
movie?
YouTube.
Is that what you sent them?
Yep.
What's that called?
Topher skidded right by it. Samantha, Sam, she just skidded right by it. But I went on YouTube and I found out some type
Did a
of
whole
coaching
meeting about it.
video that taught them every one of those techniques that were out there.
I love this.
And I
because this is
YouTubed
like
it.
Someone else is like, I was like on YouTube and I was learning techniques.
Yeah, we got a couple of YouTube.
Dominant
All
foot.
right,
Yeah.
Don't bash YouTube around.
No, I'm not bashing
Wealth of
it.
information.
Oh, it's
a
great.
wealth.
If I'm not
Absolutely.
competing, I need to help the team somehow. So
So
I
what
was
you're
trying.
saying is you're going to compete next year.
Never. Never. No, look, I'll compete. I'm fine. If you have a 40 and over division, I'd be happy to be in
Did
that.
you see the guy? The judge up there? The guy was definitely.
No, time out.
Yeah.
40 and over division that
Can't
doesn't
believe he's
lift
still in the
cars for a
WWE,
living.
honestly.
40 and over amateur division.
Yeah, amateur division that has never done this before. So, if we can
Flash
get...
Gordon kind of owned everybody if we all saw that.
Dude, that was crazy.
Everyone's lucky he
It was
wasn't
pretty
in the competition.
incredible.
That guy was an animal.
I sponsored Farmer Dave, who lifts cows for a living, to go up and wrestle the referee. And
Ric
he
Flair.
was
His name
out
is
in
Rick.
3
Oh, it wasn't
seconds.
Ric Flair.
Yeah. And so... You know,
The only reason I was up there for more than 3 seconds because the guy was playing with me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to let you think you're in there." I'm like, "You just end this right now, man."
Yeah.
Like I know I'm not going to win that.
Dan's pulling his arm forward.
Yeah. I was like, "Can I push my own arm
he
down?"
he was bedazzled by your Wu-Tang shirt.
And that's it. He's like, "Wu-Tang's for the kids. I'll let him stay up there for a little longer, feel better about himself."
I dig Wu-Tang.
I mean, the women's division was where the competition actually was.
insane.
That
It
was
was crazy.
that was where it dominated. It was like, oh my god, the women's division was.
Well, the funny thing is, I really thought we were going to see like a really knockdown, drag out men's final. And DJ,
DJ just cleared house.
Dude, I'm not fucking around at Main Street ever.
No. Yeah, don't get kicked out of Main Street when DJ's on board. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that guy's got a level
he'll
of
rip your heart out like
that
fucking Temple of Doom.
Yeah. He's got like one of those snap modes. You know, I mean, we. Well, I grew up on it. Sylvester Stallone, turn the hat.
Yeah,
it's like a switch. I'm like a semi. You know, like
I didn't even think he turned his hat. That's how not serious he took this competition.
Yeah, no, he
walked up
and
but he's
dude,
the guy
like
Stallone's trying to beat just to keep
it.
control of his kid.
Yep.
Yeah, and
because
the shock,
Logia won't let him have any access to his child. So.
What's? I'm sorry, I keep calling him the roast beef guy because I don't even know his
Rich.
name.
Rich. Trust me, I'm going to call him Ric Flair, and he wasn't Ric Flair.
No,
I know. I'm just saying, like, his name was not Ric Flair.
He was the most surprised person when DJ beat him. Because it was fast.
Yeah.
It was so, like, nonchalant.
I think everyone was a little surprised.
Just like, meh, you're done.
It
was insane.
There was a level of urgency that DJ
like, my beer is getting warm. Fuck
Give
you.
my belt, I gotta go.
Yeah, this thing's done.
And then look, too, Michelle went down a lot earlier than I thought she would, too.
That was crazy.
Wendy cleaned house. Wendy
Big
from Kobe.
surprise.
That was a
big surprise.
That was a great match. That was a great match.
I think if I could have snapped a photo of Wendy's face, she didn't flinch.
No,
at all.
It was like, is she trying?
She's
it
not
was like,
she's not playing games.
It was the most game face I've ever seen.
Yeah, she was pretty.
Like, she's getting the last shot in the NBA Finals. That's all. I don't even care if she can shoot.
All right,
Yeah,
Jeff
if we can go
Nardone.
back to how much-
predictions for 2020. Who's going to take it?
2020. No, we're going to take it because
Yeah,
we
PEDs
decided
were discussed.
we decided we need
you
some
didn't take
type of
enough of them.
training
There were no
program
consents.
at Mayflower. We're
getting training.
There'll be internal competition at Mayflower
When's
to
the arm
decide
wrestling
who's going to
So it's
represent
not gonna
Mayflower.
Just be a volunteer. It's going to be earned.
Yeah, no, we're going to take this thing seriously
And
next
on
year.
Craigslist in like next
Well,
November,
listen,
it's going to be
listen.
like one is
Let's talk
brewer
about
slash
how-
weightlifter.
The refs did talk to Craig after our match, and they did let him know he cheated like a motherfucker. Shots fired, Craig. I'm watching you. Just
Hey,
kidding,
listen,
I love you.
don't lash out at him because he's pretty.
You're adorable. Gorgeous.
But seriously, he cheated.
We decided.
Shots fired. Topher, you lost fair and square. Topher, just so you know,
lost
fair and square.
These microphones aren't props. This is recorded. And we're not taking any more of these down. So
We did decide that
Too many
maybe we should
outtakes.
include some of the guys that lug 150-pound kegs around.
Yeah.
Maybe we should probably involve them in the
Lift a
process.
tablet every day.
I saw a distinct increase in the number of bouncers that were competing today.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
we're going to decrease
Right.
that?
No, I'm just
Are
saying.
we going to increase the sales guys' numbers?
I feel like every year it's going to be less about like, oh, I'll take part of the fundraiser and like, no, I want that dude over there that picks things up.
It's the biggest boy we
Yeah.
got.
But to be fair, I don't think
coming
any
in.
of the door guys won. So I mean, I don't know.
No, but
I don't
they
know
were-
DJ's role at Main Street. So he might be a door guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not one to assume, Dan.
If he's not a door guy, he should be a door guy.
I feel as if he plays multiple parts if he's not a door guy.
I know.
He's probably been one at one point.
he just rips the top off the kegs and pours out the beer.
Best napkin folder in the building, though.
So
delicate hands.
Tover's really excited to be here tonight. Big
So
big
Topher, how
podcast
did
guy.
you get
Big podcast
started
guy.
in your career in arm wrestling?
Podcasting?
In arm wrestling,
Yeah.
I was asked 3 weeks ago and forgot about it until Friday when Sarah was like, "You need to send in your facts," and Jordan
Nice.
didn't even read
Nice.
them. I'm a little pissed off because I like.
So let's
Spent
recap.
15
Greg
minutes.
didn't read.
You want to read them off?
Craig
Yeah,
cheated.
now you have a stage on you.
Now's your
Oh, yeah.
moment because you were all upset about it.
Yeah.
For
The
posterity.
proper
So this is just going to
introduction.
contribute to best dressed because the dress goes along with his whole spiel he had.
All right.
First of all, describe Topher's look for our listeners.
Okay,
I did. Guns N' Roses meets Pilgrim.
Yeah. He's got an all ripped up tank top. He's got USA short shorts that are like a little too short.
Yeah, they're a little tight.
And some USA Vans, which most people don't know how they make, but if you really look for them, you can get some USA Vans.
I'll
read it.
The shorts fit a lot better before I worked for a brewery. Let's just go ahead and establish
Topher from Mayflower Brewing Company, the Puritan Punisher, weighing in at an impressively skinny fat of 210 pounds. This immaculate specimen of an alpha male in testosterone has cultivated a pristine physical condition through drinking pastry stouts and haze boys. For those that don't know what an haze boy is, that's a real thick IPA, and it's most of the protein in a beer diet. That's most of your protein.
That's called dairy, and it goes protein
in training for tonight, the Puritan Punisher contemplated doing 50 push-ups, but quit after only 5 to hit a vape pen and finish The Office. Again.
You gotta see if Pam falls in love with Jim Brother.
To be fair, Topher, I don't think you read it because we'd still be here doing these matches. It was a little wordy.
Little long, but good.
Excellent.
But great.
Excellent.
Little long, but great.
Yeah.
I put some spiel on.
And again, we'll be using the delivery department for next year's competition.
And Jeff,
the sales department did not come through.
And Jeff, just for the record, this was already said on this episode. I put in the correction for the hot petition.
Oh, here it comes. Go ahead.
That we didn't announce the beers, and it was our fault.
No, stop.
So
stop.
I just want to apologize on behalf of Dan Mahoney's, whose job it was to do that.
I'm not a listener, guys.
Are you guys telling me that you really blew that?
Listen,
What now?
You guys blew that?
No, we
Dan
gave you
Mahoney
guys
blew
very
that.
high ratings. We just never actually told anyone what beer
it was.
Because Carl actually never told us.
We're pretty proud of our bronze medal, is all I'm saying.
We are proud of
you guys did well.
If you listen, Jimmy, we both gave you a very high rating.
I believe you were Tatum's favorite.
Third place, y'all. Third place. And it was a close guy. The votes weren't very far off.
Listen, I said it.
Second and first. It was close.
I said it that night. I might have said it a little less clearly than I'm going to say it right now, but every one of those beers I thought was delicious. That was a great night. That was such a fun night.
It was a hell of a competition.
I mean, these community events that are going on right now, they're revolving around charity and beer and everything else, but
and we keep talking about it. It's like it's amazing that everyone shut down and basically went, fuck community, if you want to have dinner, not my problem, we're going to go raise some money.
No, it's great. And it gets everyone together.
Yeah.
And you look around, and whether it's people working in the industry or involved regularly in the industry, it brings everyone together.
Yeah.
I think this stuff is
I think
super
it's part
important.
Of what makes Plymouth.
It's great we have a spot like New World that we can actually do something like
this. Jimmy, we're all trying to talk to.
Yeah.
You want to listen. I mean, it is our podcast.
He's a real
Andy,
piece of shit sometimes.
take it away.
King James.
I was just saying it's great that for charity we'll all be
I think it's
willing to
great,
sit
though.
around
I'm assertive about that. I think it's a great cause, and I think it's a great.
It is.
Great
It absolutely is. And the fact that you got every time there's a cool event, Mayflower's there.
We're always in, particularly for
Whether you
charity
like it or not.
in this town.
We're never leaving.
We don't care about restraining orders. We'll show up anyways.
Goldilocks, there he is.
Goldilocks coming
Yeah,
in the
it's all right,
clutch.
Cody. We're just recording. Don't
Goldilocks coming in the clutch.
He's got the golden holds, brother.
But Mayflower always takes part in.
Well, we're happy to contribute to, this everything that you guys are doing with Inebriary Art and everything that these folks are doing at New World and Speedwell and everybody's in BBC and everyone is trying to look out for the community. The least we can do is show up and participate. So that's the way we look at it.
Yeah.
This is our hometown and we're happy to help out folks. But, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's appreciated, and I think it's part of what makes Plymouth great. And
agreed.
If you listen to the Inebriary Podcast, all I do is go on and on about how much I love it here. And
we fast forward through half of it, just
pretty much
until he's done talking.
We're big in Nigeria, man. I'm just telling you.
Those princes.
Yeah.
Well, good. Maybe we can ship him some beer.
Yeah, so you hear it first. If you're in Nigeria and you want some Mayflower beer, where can they go to find you, Jeff?
They contact Topher on that one.
Okay.
He's going to want to go ahead and get those sales.
Topher
at mayflowerbrewing.com.
Is the email. And Jeff will be sending Topher to Nigeria to do some rep work out there.
I'm going to need checks to clear before that beer sends out, though.
This is a sales guy you got going on here.
Listen, get your passport in order. We were downloaded. Where the hell were we fucking downloaded earlier? Did you check that out?
Let's ask the guy not on the microphone.
I literally read the name of the country and I went, I don't know where that is. I mean, I know where it is because it highlighted on the map, but I've never heard of this country before.
I told you the last time.
That's fantastic.
Alaska is part of the United States.
No,
it is. No, Dan. Seriously?
It's an island that's right next to Hawaii.
That's an opinion, Dan.
Yeah,
it's to each their own, but
if you look at a map, it's right next to Hawaii.
Right.
I'm really proud that the Seminole tribe has gotten some podcasts out there right now.
So
can I steal it for a sec?
No.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Take it away, Jeff.
In all sincerity, what you guys are doing, drawing attention to all these events coming downtown, I just want to send out our thank you from Mayflower that you draw attention to all these things downtown. And all
we
these
just
things,
do it to get in.
Well,
we used to want paper tickets.
Fair enough. You got free beer, but
oh, you getting my tab?
Fish. Order the expensive
no,
stuff.
better. That's on
Even
BBC.
better. Even better.
It's on BBC.
Order the expensive stuff, Fish.
I do want to thank you guys seriously because you draw attention to the craft beer industry in a way that nobody else does, and we do appreciate it. And I know that everyone that was here last week and everyone that was here this evening, for all the restaurants and everyone in the service industry, you guys draw attention to things that people aren't paying attention to, and it's greatly appreciated. So, thanks.
I appreciate that. That's
Absolutely. I'll back that up 100%. My man Andy, my man Fish, up top.
Up top? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll hit that.
Hell yeah.
The microphone.
These dudes crush it.
We just like hanging out in the tap room and painting beer mugs.
You guys can say
For
as long
those
as you
people
want.
listening, those
He loves, by the way, Jimmy. Everybody listening gives the best flights in town. So
I've heard that.
When
Best
you
flights.
come
Best
to
flights.
the brewery,
And
you ask him what's the best flight in town.
Jimmy,
He's got you. So
personal.
make sure you
Jimmy,
ask.
when
him.
Topher says it,
Personally
it sounds dirty.
Personal
He
flight.
loves them. It's his favorite thing in the world.
Just ask me what your 5 favorite
Flights
beers
this guy's
are.
way.
Well, you just don't
Second
tell
win,
anyone?
too. Those guys do pretty good, too. But mostly Jimmy.
They're not bad.
They're not bad, but
Not
Jimmy's
bad.
number one.
No one's on Jimmy's level.
you know, Andy, I have a question for some podcast guys out here. Have you ever seen the show Fear Factor?
I have.
Joe Rogan's
Are you a big Joe Rogan fan?
Jimmy, if that's what you're asking.
No.
From a podcast perspective.
So, here's the thing, and this is going to be completely...
I know, I want to hear it. I want to hear
Jimmy's
it.
gonna get really upset.
I want to hear it.
Jimmy knows the hot button topic.
I don't... The biggest thing that I don't like about Joe Rogan's podcast
Is that Jimmy's sticky's not on it?
super long.
Oh, okay.
See?
All
It's
right.
a real commitment to sit down. 'Cause
Fair.
it's like 3.5 hours, maybe even 4.
I feel like that's what our podcast is going to be today.
Yeah, fair enough.
But,
really, you don't like long-form podcasts,
I
huh?
do like long form, but that's even... but I do listen. Not all... I listen more for the guest on his.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, if you want to catch a really, really good interview, check out the Joe Rogan episode where he interviews Bobcat Goldthwait.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely
It's
a
an
good
amazing
one.
episode.
Oh my god, the Bigfoot talk is so good.
So good.
It's so
and
good.
Just to hear Bobcat talk about... fuck.
Did you ever see his...
No, to hear him talk about Robin Williams and how close they were and Robin Williams passing. It's an amazing episode. It's really good.
Did you see
I actually
his
haven't
movie
seen that
about-
one. I want to.
Have you seen his
you
movie
haven't
about
seen
a
that? I thought you were
serial
a
killer?
fan.
I haven't.
Like where he's a guy...
I never said I was a fan. So for me, Joe Rogan wise, I think he has some great guests, but I've always been more of a Fear Factor guy. Like I want to see people eat some bugs.
All right,
Is that the next flight you're
Jimmy,
featuring?
Jimmy, here's my recommendation for you.
Like I want to see people eat some bugs. Is that so much to ask
If
for,
you want
Andy?
to see people eat disgusting things on a regular basis,
Watch
you
Fear
need-
Factor. Yeah, no, I know.
check out Good Mythical Morning.
I've never seen that.
It's a YouTube morning show. It's on every single day.
What?
Yep. And I'd say Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hey,
why would they?
Hey, Jimmy, is Fear Factor for
Factor
you, brother?
No, it's not. I would have won Fear Factor if I had my chance. But now Joe Rogan's doing podcasts, and I'm never going to be able to win it.
If you go to Universal Studios.
That's what I'm really upset
Jimmy,
about.
If you go to Universal, you can be on Fear Factor still. They have a lot.
Next episode of Inebriar is Jimmy eating bugs.
Yes, we can make that happen. Jimmy, on
such an asshole,
this
Jimmy.
morning's episode of Good Mythical Morning, they played snack beer pong.
Wow.
So they glued 2 Tostitos together with some Velveeta to make it into a ball shape, and they had to throw it into cups of dip. If it
This was today?
This was this morning.
Like
So if it-
chips and salsa?
Yeah, so if it went into the cup of dip,
dude,
they had to take the cup and chug the cup to get the chip out. But there was one cup in each side that was kind of a mystery cup. And they weren't too bad. One was like some crazy hot hummus, and the other one was.
I live with that.
Oh, it's I can't. It
was urine.
No. They've drank each other's urine before. They eat bugs.
There's a lot of other bodily fluids that I don't want to mention.
They had
on the
meatballs
podcast.
made out of sea cucumbers the other day. If you want to see people eat gross things and throw up, it's a great show.
All right, Jimmy, there you go, bro.
And it's on every morning.
I don't know.
And maybe we get Joe Rogan on it.
I feel like Joe Rogan had a stitch, and he's got all these old historians on. It's like, make him eat a bug. Your show's going to be twice as popular
I'll
as it
send
is.
I'll send you some links.
Elon Musk eating a bug. Like, I don't
He's
know.
the worst. He's honestly the worst because he does this to bother me specifically because I do enjoy the Rogan podcast a lot.
It's okay.
And me
It's
and Nick
okay.
talk about it. Nick, who's the guy at the work at the brewery, we talk about it a lot. And this guy is the biggest jerk in the world.
I doubt
That's how
Fear
it
Factor's
works.
on the top of Joe Rogan's resume.
No. It's on top
all
of
right,
Jimmy's
Jeff.
resume.
All right, Jeff.
What do you think's on the top of it?
Like
News radio?
What else?
Like when he
Most well-known, at
should
least.
be.
when he writes
It is
his resume,
awesome.
don't you think it's his own
It's
self-driven
probably
podcast?
at the top of the list. At least. Like, it's
It's
up
probably like
Stand-ups on the top.
top 3.
on the
Stand-up's
on the top
number
of his
one.
resume, it's probably like I hate Carlos Mencia,
Yeah.
and then other things.
And then
And
Alex
then,
Jones
I'm
is selling
sorry,
it.
yeah. What's the number 2? And then number 3 is probably...
I think the only
Fear
thing coming
Factor,
from
I'm
this
sorry.
conversation is the
Most
fact that
people
we're going to
know
make Jimmy eat some bugs.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Mayflower Fear
we will
Factor.
definitely make that happen.
We'll let you know how that goes.
Breaking my heart right now.
Bug eating contest in Mayflower is sponsored
One of those
by Joe
casts
Rogan.
comes back from Western Mass,
We can-
and it's got all kinds
we
of
can,
fun in it. Maybe we'll just have you dig that out and just have a
Breaking
snack.
my heart,
Why not?
gentlemen.
Why not?
He's one of
Go
the
fund me,
greatest
send Jimmy to Fear
stand-ups
Factor.
that we have right now.
Joe Rogan?
He's so good. One of the best stand-ups out right now.
Okay.
do you drug test, Jeff?
No, they do not.
No,
Joe is a big fan. Big fan.
Clearly not.
did I say that too fast? No.
I know Topher said it faster than you did. So.
I mean, do you think
Netflix?
Topher's had a lot of
Netflix?
head injuries or?
No. His
I
head's
just played
fine.
lacrosse and skateboard for a long time, but
You
Netflix,
played lacrosse
you
on
go ahead.
skateboard? That's not how it's done. That's not how it's done.
It's a,
It just felt like he was on a skateboard.
and
I think you said on.
it's a comma. It's a comma. Go ahead. And
I don't
look
even
that
think
up.
he said it, just lacrosse skateboard. It was like I don't even think the pause was
It's just
there.
a real regret in my life right now.
So, yeah. Joe Rogan,
Fish's face
the
looks like right
greatest
now, too, so.
stand-up.
He's one of the best in our time right now. I will
Wow.
put him up there.
I wouldn't even put him in
I
the top
stand
10.
by that. I'm a Burr fan. I'm a Segura fan.
Segura's
Shafir,
great. Burr's great.
Shafir fan. Kreischer fan.
Kreischer is great. Jim Jeffries is great.
Jim Jeffries is great.
Dara O'Brien.
Don't know.
But number
You
one,
should check him
Bar
out.
Talk.
Do you play video games?
Nope. I'm
All
an
right.
adult.
I don't either, but he's got a great video game. There's some
Fish, I
great.
think if you like slap spacebar, you can shut us off at any time.
That's not really.
That's not how the show works. What do you guys call it? Last
Jimmy,
call?
he's already
Is that
tried
what it
3
is?
times.
Jimmy wants to call last call.
All right, Jimmy's calling last call.
I'll be here all night. Is all I'm saying. You guys tell me
Last
when,
call,
when I
Jimmy,
should shut up. That's
Jimmy,
it is what it is.
What do you got going on at the tap room?
Yeah, what you got going on, Jimmy?
Tap room,
What kind of flights?
the best flights.
Top of the town.
All right, the tap room is where you work, Jimmy.
The tap room's been good, man. Honestly, January is like our slow season, and it's been busier than it has been in past years. I'm busy almost every weekend. Hopefully that doesn't deter you from coming in. Just come in whether it's busy or not. But
It's true. I mean, who wants to be there by themselves?
We do have.
That's how I feel.
We do have a bunch of new beers that we're releasing this month.
Jeff will get to you. This is Jimmy's last call.
I'm just trying to help.
All right.
I'm with Jeff on that, though.
He's going to do terrible. You'll back clean.
$3.99
That's how this
will
works.
get you in trouble.
All right.
I think I got this.
Thank
for the
you.
record.
So we'll go over to Topher's last call. All right. Over to you, Jeff Nardone.
On to Jeff. New beers.
So we have a bunch of new beers coming out that Jimmy was just going to tell you about.
I was on my way. I was like this close, and then they knew.
He's not in the short stories.
No.
He's up.
I think I did more to promote Leatherbound books than he did.
You might have. Right?
LBB.
I should be on the payroll.
LBB.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that beer is doing great, but we do appreciate what is going on here this evening, and that we're here for a charity event, and so we're happy to participate and help out everybody. And if you want to come down and check out Jimmy's flights, he serves the best flights in town. So.
Best in town.
You should call them Jimmy's
Best
Flights
in
of
town.
Fancy.
Best in
And I'll
town.
piggyback
Jimmy's
onto this.
Flights of
Jimmy's
Fancy.
Flights of Fancy.
That is now the new name.
Nice.
That is now the new name of
25
flights.
your choice.
John Lade's going to be pissed when he has to use that board right there.
And the best part is just don't tell Jimmy. Just change it. So when someone's like, "Can I get Jimmy's Flights of Fancy?" He's like, "What?" Looks behind him.
No, we're going to hand him a microphone and make him say it so that it amplifies throughout the brewery. Could I have Jimmy's Flights of Fancy, please?
Ask for the bell. Ask for the bell.
Will you ring the bell, please? Please.
All right, Dan Mahoney, last call.
Well, I'll piggyback on, since we have Mayflower here, that we will be having some Saturday rugby festivities.
I wish I knew a
February.
rugby chant right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what rugby is, so.
Yeah.
It's like
The basis
football,
of football.
but British.
That's it. And that's why we're the British Beer Company.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
and that's why we're sponsoring it.
Yeah. So we have some cool beers. Jeff will be there in his rugby uniform.
Yep.
So come check it out Saturday mornings.
Nice.
All February.
Rugby ball. We're going to have a scrum and everything.
Yep.
Awesome.
No one knows what that is, but we'll figure it out. We're going to learn together.
Yeah. It's like a big cuddle, I think. Like
I
everyone
think-
gets together and like
I think you're right about
hugs.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like a friendly sport?
It's a group of men that are grasping each
It's
other.
like
Wear
you-
short shorts, Jim.
It's like you all get together and hug and beat the shit out of each other. I don't really know. I've seen
It's
it on
a-
ESPN too.
I felt like it was
It's
aggressive.
a violent hug.
Are you playing,
It's
Andy?
okay, though.
Me? Fuck no.
Why?
Do I look athletic in any way, shape, or form, Jimmy?
I feel like you could play rugby.
How do we shut Jimmy's microphone off?
No.
I think they shut all our mics off anyway.
Jeff, I'm making the show. You know it.
All right, so for our listeners who have somehow made it this far deep in,
No.
what
Keep
the
going.
fuck is wrong with you?
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it
You
going.
can find us at Bar Talk on Instagram, at Bar Talk. At Bar Talkcast on Instagram, at Bar Talkcast on Facebook. Email us at bartalkcast@gmail.com. Send in your questions, because normally we answer questions, and normally I'm not on this show, but I'm filling in because Carl and Jordan are busy.
We've got a good streak here. That's 2 in a row right now.
I know. I'm kind of.
Shout out Tim Bradley.
That's 2 for
Super
2,
Bowl
you guys.
champ.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
I don't think I got my last call.
We started with you,
pretty
and you
sure
fucked
you
it
were.
up.
Yeah, you
we
were the one that
literally
got one.
started with you,
Look it up.
and we're like, Jimmy,
I
tell
just
us what's
want-
going on in
alright,
the tap room, and you're like,
my true last call.
We have flights.
My true last call. Go Pats next week. Big
Shout
game
out
on
Tim
Sunday. Shout out Tom Bradley. And
Tim
I
Bradley,
really just
baby.
hope we take it home for 6 rings.
Tom Bradley. He's the one that
That's all
cheats,
I gotta
right?
say. He doesn't cheat. We just win. We just win. That's it.
Tim Bradley, baby.
American hero.
He is a goddamn American.
He's an
hero.
American hero. And if
And
all
a
I
little,
got-
and a
that's
little,
all I gotta say. Go
little
Pats.
self-promotion.
Go Pats.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Pats,
you.
baby.
I want to end it on that. Go Pats.
All right, shush. So it's my turn now.
I'm starting to feel like
It's
you
my
don't
turn.
like the Pats.
I
$3.99,
honestly
baby.
have no. I'm not a football person. That's it.
Loving
Jimmy's
wrestling.
gone. Bye, Jimmy. Thanks, Jimmy. So yeah, check us out on Inebriart, where I usually am. Come back for Jordan, Karl, and Dan on the next Bar Talk. And because Mayflower is dope and pitches into charity, keep your eyes open for the second annual Arts for Animals, which will be happening this summer at Mayflower Brewery. Dates to come.
So I'm going to go out of sorts here, and I know we did last call, but we should probably bring Devil's Purse on, since they did sponsor this
Patrick,
event.
sit down. Yeah.
So Patrick did stick around to talk to us.
Fish, why are you even like motioning a pause?
I didn't
Why are you
stick
trying to
around
like
and
cut
talk.
out Pat? Patrick, sit down. Come
I
on.
didn't stick around and talk, but I'm still here.
Well, No, that's fine. That's fine, Fish.
With this-
Whatever. He's
Fish
only
the-
the sponsor.
It's all out the window after that last thing.
I'm only
so,
here
yeah.
for the beer.
We should get Pumpkin on here, too.
Pumpkin.
You're on the
Come sit
podcast,
down.
too.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Come on. You don't.
You're
don't
only
have to say
you're only
anything, just sit
6
right
feet
there.
away.
Yeah.
You're
Just
only
sit right
6
there.
feet away. You're only 6 feet away.
Did you just hear Jimmy talk? He hasn't spoke.
Did you hear anyone talk in that last interview?
Yeah.
That's still
You're only 6
sort of
feet
going
away.
on.
Steve.
All right, so we're here with Patrick from Devil's Purse.
Patrick,
I'm
what
still
up,
here.
dog?
I'm
Oh,
still
listen,
here.
we got Carl, too, somewhere.
Former podcast guest of last week.
I sounded way better than I thought I would.
Nice. We enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
We want to say thank you for taking part in this event for the second year, right?
Second year, and,
And
it's
donating
always
a-
a good cause. And anytime you can donate beer, it works better for everybody, right?
Yeah.
There's
Plus,
beer.
They
and
made
people-
the Flat Carls. Like, they got
Yes.
all the creative credit right there.
Dude, the new
Flat
ones-
Carl's got his own
The
tag.
new Flat Carl's really great.
You gotta follow Flat Carl.
Did both
he
of them
makes us-
stay in the building this time, or did they both go on adventures yet?
I think they were both.
They're both
ejected
I'm
from
not
the
surprised.
building,
Yeah.
and they were on their own adventures.
My biggest
Hopefully
regret is I didn't
separately.
get to steal
Yeah.
one.
I hope they're separate this year, and I hope they find their own way.
I'm surprised one returned.
I
I knew where it was.
I found the new Flat Carl. I was like, that's awesome. And then an hour later, I was like, where the fuck did that one come from? I was like, I thought he was gone. I hadn't seen him for a while.
Flat Carl won sauce.
He's one of those
and shit.
old friends that you're like, where the hell did you come from? He just shows up when he needs
seen him,
to.
buddy?
He just shows up when he needs
It'll
to.
be like the 5th annual. There'll just be like a little sea of Flat Carls welcoming people in.
I hope so. Hopefully one year we'll have 10. We'll just have them all outside. Inviting everyone in.
We can get them up there fake arm wrestling against each other.
Yes. Or we can get, like, arm slots and make them.
Yeah.
That was intense this year. That was.
I feel like the
there's some
competition level
surprises.
stepped up.
Yeah.
There was. There were
Yeah.
some surprises.
Yeah, there's a lot of surprises.
There was like a David and Goliath thing going on, and
Yeah.
that was surprising.
I want to say
I noticed,
David won a
Patrick,
bunch of
you
times,
didn't
too.
arm
Yeah.
wrestle.
I would, but I don't want to chance the injury. Being
a firefighter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Going to the chief with a beer
I
drinking,
got drunk last
a beer
night and hurt my
drinking
arm.
arm wrestling competition
That makes sense,
injury.
yeah.
It's
But
not easy to explain.
It was for charity, though.
It was for charity. It was for charity.
Yeah. But that makes sense. I
Not
get
easy
it. I
to
get it.
explain. So, and I've seen those videos of guys breaking their arms. Have you seen those? Just snapping?
Dude, when the pro guys were up there wrestling, I'm like, your arm's not supposed to bend like that. That's
No. And
You're
last
gonna-
year there
you're
was a
gonna
guy
fucking
in
hurt
his
somebody.
70s here last year. And
killed everybody.
He wiped everybody.
Yeah.
Like they have never lifted
Yeah.
a pound in their life. So
like you're wrestling a 3-year-old. You know, and like, nope.
Daddy took everybody to school last year, and he was like 72.
Yeah, it's amazingly impressive.
It was.
I will probably never arm wrestle because
I mean, I tried and failed, so.
I
mean,
saw
not that I thought I was gonna win.
the marquee Pumpkin versus Ryan match,
Which will be on the internet sooner than later.
and I don't think I could have beaten Ryan, so I'm impressed.
I mean, Pumpkin's a dark horse over
know.
here. I think like
She
next
still
year.
won't talk, though.
She
I
was
know, you can come and
definitely
sit down, Pumpkin.
training
Yeah,
since last year, and she was not going to lose 2 years in a
Just
row.
pick her up.
I think she was.
She weighs 3 pounds. Just pick her up.
I think she was a little disappointed that she didn't get to compete, and it's probably because, Mayflower wanted her, Speedwell wanted her, BBC wanted her.
She dabbles.
She did
She's
the,
everywhere.
She did the right thing.
She
didn't
can't.
wanna,
I had no idea. You
she
can't,
can't compete for
play
one
favorites.
and she can't arm wrestle herself. So
Maybe.
Can she?
Can she?
I don't know because you have the left hand, right hand thing. I don't think that would work
Look at you in your physics and science.
in science.
Always
Sorry.
bringing us down, Andy.
It's tough.
So Patrick, what's going on at Devil's Purse?
It's winter on the Cape, man. It's
So it's
slow and
good time
steady.
to go down there because traffic
so
is
you
okay.
come down now because you don't have to
You
deal
don't
with
wanna sit in
everyone
the
else.
traffic after.
People from Connecticut, they're home. People
Yeah.
from New York, they're home.
Good riddance.
It's all Massachusetts plates from here to there.
Bring your money back in the summer.
Yeah.
Um,
So come down to see us. We got our dark beers going. You
Oh,
know what I
nice,
mean?
nice.
It's always stouts, brown ales.
Excellent.
We got a coffee pale ale going right now from a coffee roaster on the Cape.
Nice.
I think they put 6 gallons of cold brew
concentrate in, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
I had a whole cup of cold brew concentrate, which is a horribly bad idea. I was up for days. Yeah, I was up for days. It was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. And they're like, "Oh, that was concentrate." I was like, "That explains a lot."
You should have told me before.
It was absolutely delicious.
Was it like one of those you start pounding? They're like, whoa, no! Oh,
yeah.
never mind.
No, they're like, "Oh, that's concentrate." Oh, I'm in it to win it now.
Myself right now.
So it's a great time to visit if you don't like crowds. And then in the summer we're going again.
Nice.
We got our shiso berry going. We got our table beer going again. Our fog signal, single hop pale ale, Vic Secret. We got everything on the table to go again, and we're ready to roll for the season on the Cape and everywhere else. I mean, we got Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Maine. So we're expanding, and we're brewing beer constantly.
And
we're always
I
trying
think
something
Inebriart's
different.
coming down there in a couple weeks to hang out.
You are March, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the date. What's the date?
I don't have my fucking calendar.
Oh,
Research.
it's out
March 7th. Devil.
There you go.
I'm reading.
The man behind the curtain. Mike C.
Beer
My
mug
manager
painting
knows.
at Devil's Purse Brewing Company. It's $15 a mug, and you can message Inebriart. We can set that up for you.
Exactly.
So
and
it'll be a lot of
hopefully
fun.
we got more going with you guys. You guys do a great job, and
You
we
don't
love
know that
having
yet.
people coming in.
You don't know that yet.
No, we
Assuming.
know.
It's
we
all
know.
fucking lies.
And on the Cape, who doesn't love art on the Cape? You can't go down 6A 2 miles
there's a ton of
without
things going
seeing
on,
an art installation.
Yeah.
So
we're happy to be down there, and we got a lot of other things lined up, and we hopefully make old Devil. Blah, blah, blah. I've been drinking Devil's Purse all night. It's showing. Hopefully
Devil's
we'll
lettuce.
make Devil's Purse a regular stop. So
that'd be awesome. And in the summer we're gonna have a lot of things going. We're gonna have a lot of pint nights.
Fuck the traffic.
Yeah, it's so much tough.
We don't do traffic around
I
here.
work there, and I'm like, the summer, like, come to the brewery, and I'm like,
Can we just do a
can we do
conference
this?
call?
Can you mail the beer to me? I don't know. I live right off, like literally exit 2 off the bridge, and in the summer, even crossing the bridge, even thinking about it, it's a tough time. Like I said,
sweating
now
right now just thinking about the traffic.
my favorite time to go on the Cape is winter, spring, and fall. And summer,
spring and fall, they start fucking with the bridge. They start painting it. They start working on it.
Oh yeah, they're like, we got to build a new bridge. It's
Yeah.
1935, but they don't. They just keep painting it. They just keep.
They just keep
We're gonna
putting more
build
duct
an
tape
amazing
on it.
bridge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the best bridge ever. Believe
And Mashpee's
me.
going to pay for it.
Mashpee's gonna pay for the bridge, and we're gonna dig that tunnel.
But thanks for coming on, and of course, thank you for
us.
sponsoring. It was a great event. Carl pretty much turned off all the lights back here, sitting in the dark, and Dan's grabbing my knee. So I think that's the end of the episode.
That was the beginning of the episode, too.
Well, yeah, but,
Weird.
We need some quiet time.
Well, thanks for having us.
No
I appreciate
problem,
it.
man.
Like I said, it's a great cause, and hopefully they have us back year to year. To give anything back, especially through beer, it's a great honor. Everybody loves it. Everybody gives back. So, thanks for having us.
I mean, you keep making flat Carls, we'll keep bringing you back.
That's right.
I have no
Can't
say
wait
in
till
this,
the third
but,
Flat Carl.
And if you're interested in purchasing a Flat Carl, contact Devil's Purse. Now he's
More
literally
lights.
turning off
Now
all
we
the
leave the
lights.
lights off. So
And the doors are locked.
Yeah. All right. So
thank you for listening,
You don't have to
everyone.
go home, Pat, but you can't stay here.
For now.
You have to go home because pretty much everywhere else in Plymouth is closed.